the city is still. I'm from the city is still.
What is up, everybody? Appreciate you joining us for another one of these TGT working hangouts, if you want to call it that. Just want to say a big what's up to the people in the chat. We got my guy DJ S in the building. What's going on, man? Said he trying to help pass some time while working. Absolutely, man. That's what I'm doing too. DJ said it's clean. It's the cleanest I've ever seen. My guy Paul Gate City's in the house. What's up, my dude? Good to see you, my man. Appreciate you being here. I'm sure you're probably hard at work. If you want, Paul, you can feel free to join us this morning, man. I'm just kicking back, chilling, just doing a little bit of shipping, which is awesome. That means there's orders coming out. I've been doing a lot of shipping yesterday and today, so it's been really cool. It's one of my favorite things is seeing the orders go out and then they start hitting Instagram and I get to see people all pumped up. No work today? DJ says, how was LA trip? Saw some pics from the game. It was awesome, man. I absolutely loved it. Had a wonderful time. I can't wait to go back, to be honest. Had some really good meetings and conversations down there. Paul, if you want to, like I said, click the link, dude. If not, if you're busy, don't worry about it. Mark's in the house. Good to see you, buddy. P. Booley says, I want to send some cards your way. I work on the north side. I think there's an option to drop off and pick up. There is, absolutely. We're right over in McKees Rocks. So you could just bring it right to our office. And typically Marty is here working. And he's kind of the guy on the ground all the time. So I can hook you up with his contact info. Or if you just want to email us or whatever, it's just transparentgradingteam@gmail.com. So I'll put the info for everything up here on the banner too. That might make things easier. Here we go. Yeah, so there's the website and everything like that. So yeah, you can submit if you want through the website and then just drop the stuff off. We can credit you for the shipping charges or whatever. Just let us know. No big deal either way. It's an option to reach out and contact us on there as well. We'll leave that running for you guys. You're in public eating. That sounds like one of my favorite things to do, bro. That's what I'm talking about. We got Adam in the house. Good to see you, man. Appreciate you being here. Got Michael Ham in the house. Good to see you, brother. Haven't seen you since the natural, bro. Awesome to see you, man. Hopefully everything's going well with you. That's awesome, man. Yeah, was it Mark you were talking with? He's a good dude, man. But yeah, I was really bummed I wasn't able to make it to the Westmoreland show this past week, and I normally get all the local Pittsburgh stuff, but I was in Los Angeles with boss man Bailey, aka Alan. You guys know him as Hot Hands Hoshik. Does a lot of the breaks for us and stuff like that. Had an awesome time. Stacy, good to see you. Wonderful to see that smiling face this morning. Appreciate you stopping in to say hey. Yeah, Michael puts out some good stuff. So definitely go follow Michael Ham, guys, if you haven't already. Really awesome guy. Really nice guy, too. I got to meet him at the National this past year. Good dude. Okay, that's awesome. Really cool. Really cool. Curious to know who it was, but yeah, that's awesome. I'm really happy to hear that. It's good to know that people are happy with the products that they're getting back and everything like that. Just packed a big old box. Got a mammoth bulk order going back. I just got done working on this right before we went live. That's why I was like 2 minutes late going live, because this thing was a mammoth jam to get packed. But this thing is ready to go. This is one of the bigger ones we've done so far. 126 or something like that for one person. Now, like I've done some bulks that have had like a few hundred, but normally with that, it's not just one person. That's just like one person. It's like, boom, grade my stuff. But yeah, it was a nice chunky order. I know, man. I can't wait as well. It's going to be amazing. Go back to the National. Hoping next year we'll have some kind of a booth or some kind of something, you know what I mean, to represent what we're doing. That'd be really awesome. What's up, Jonathan? Good to see you, my man. Appreciate you being here. Yes, we just got done doing a bunch of shipping. What will the next card show TGB be set up at? So the next one we're setting up at is in Pittsburgh. It's on November 7th. And I will be definitely streaming there. What's up, Art? Good to see you, my man. Appreciate you being here. But yeah, November 7th will be set up. It's a one-day show in Pittsburgh. I'll definitely be streaming that. And then we'll also be doing like all the regular breaks and stuff like that we normally do when we do shows or go to different towns and stuff like that. I know that weekend there's another card show, I think Friday and Saturday at the mall. So I'll probably go to those and attend those, just do my bargain bin stuff. But I don't know that we'll set up at that one, just because like we have a lot going on and we want to make sure that we're meeting the turnaround times on the orders we have before we bring in more, business and whatnot. So we're trying to be diligent in that because we want to make sure we don't get into like the problem like the PSAs and the BGSs have where they just literally have like a year's worth of a backlog. So we kind of try to pick and choose what shows we go to and try to, just do that accordingly. So that way we're making sure we're not stretching ourselves too thin. So that way we can still get everybody's cards back in the promised amount of time. But yeah, so the next one will be November 7th in Pittsburgh. And then we have a really awesome one going down November 13th. It's going to be in Virginia Beach. So if anyone's in the Virginia area, it's going to be really awesome. Oh, nice, man. I will definitely probably head to that, actually. Thanks for letting me know. Is that is that run by the same guy that does the other mall shows, or is that a different one? But yeah, that definitely might be one that I might be able to get some time away to hit. Let's see if I got a pen so I can write that down. Of course, I don't have one handy. But yeah, that's definitely one that I would be interested in hitting. I try to hit all the local ones. So Uniontown's pretty decent. And it's a little closer than driving to like Columbus or somewhere out that way. Okay, that's run by Victor. Gotcha. So that's the other one. That's awesome. Cool. Yeah, I'll definitely try to head out to that one, man. That'd be awesome. Is that one normally pretty decent size? I don't really care. As long as it has bargain bins, I'm happy. That's normally how I am. I'll sit there for hours digging through stuff. That's something that we've been working on this morning too. Well, technically Marty has. There's a lot of wax we've been ripping lately. Well, technically he's been ripping because my broke butt don't be buying wax all like he does. But we have a ton of new inventory going into our bargain boxes. We got $1, $3, $5, and I think we're gonna have like a $10 box this time as well. So we'll have some really good stuff here in Pittsburgh, and I think we're gonna try to travel with like a lot of the stuff that we're like ripping and putting out as well. And normally all of our bargain boxes or anything that you guys get from us at shows, you can submit to the company like for cheap. So like, well, not cheap, but like, you know what I mean? We'll give you a discount code, anything that you get from us for grading. Got a Huddle card collection in the house. He says, hello, Mr. Hollywood. Dude, we got to get you guys out there. I'm telling you, when you visit Bossman Bailey, and that's what me and Marty are dubbing Alan now, Hot Hands. We've been calling him Bossman Bailey. When you go out to California and you meet up with that dude, he shows you, like, he rolls out the red carpet, man. Like, it was insane, like, some of the places this dude took me. Like, I actually got to go to the Hollywood sign. I got to go to the Laker game. I actually went through, like, a bunch of places in Hollywood, man. Like, it was insane. Like, I ate at this one place that literally looks like you walk in and it's like you're at a jewelry store, and it's like, why am I in a jewelry store? I thought you were taking me to eat. And then they take you upstairs and they bring you to this place that kind of looks like a VIP section of like a nightclub, and that's the restaurant. So it was like crazy cool. But yeah, we definitely got to get both of the Huddle boys out to California sometime soon, because it's legit out there. I had a great time. Can't wait to go back. Really excited about it. Now I'm in Pittsburgh, and as you can see, look what I'm wearing. This is like a sweatshirt. It's a hoodie. That means it's cold outside. I want to go back where I don't even need to own stuff like this. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's cold. I mean, it's sunny today, but it's been very cold in Pittsburgh since I've been back. It was, hey, welcome back, buddy. Ready for winter? It's like, no, I'm not. It's like Kevin Hart, I'm not ready. But guys, do me a favor. Go check out Huddle Card Collection if you haven't. Those are some really good guys, really good friends of mine. That's Michael and Mike. And Mike, the younger of the two, is actually one of the greatest for our company. So check them out. Good guys. Really appreciate all their support. 81 in Tampa. That's what I'm talking about, man. That sounds nice, bro. There's my guy. We got Alan in the house. I got good news for you today, Alan. You are one of the boxes your boy packed up to ship today, buddy. So you're going to be getting your cards literally any day now. So I'm excited to share that news with you, my friend. Hey, no problem, P. Booley. Said, I'm working. Sorry for the delay. Seems to be better bargains than Westmoreland. Nice. That's not bad. Not sure why, but that's awesome. I like that. Definitely worth driving for me then. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. But yeah, my guy, Collection Connections in the house. You guys might want to check him out. I'm pretty sure he'll probably have a reveal video coming soon, because your boy's going to be shipping your stuff right after this live stream, Alan. I'm going to be heading to the post office when I go to lunch today, and your package is on the way, my guy. Got Blue Husky in the house. What's up, Freddie? Good to see you, my man. Just wanted to stop by and say hi. Thank you, man. I appreciate you very, very much. Snow in Colorado. Ooh, I don't like that, man. I would imagine it's probably much colder over there than it is here. Beautiful state, though. I once played a video game that was like based in Colorado, and like you drive in the game. So it was like literally I got to go through all these mountains, and it was just like, wow, that's a beautiful state. I never realized how really majestic it was till I played that game. When are we heading down that way? Well, right now it's like tentative, because a lot of like what we have planned towards like the end of the year and the beginning of the year could kind of shift up depending on like some of the things that we have lined up for 2022. As of right now, we're planning to go to Atlanta in January. That's the plan, but that's subject to change. So there should be a big show out there. I want to say the beginning of January, and we're planning to go to that one. So that will be the plan. But coming up next, we don't have any other shows we're doing in October. November, we have 2 shows that we're doing. We're doing Pittsburgh on November 7th. It'll be a decent show. It's a one day. There's going to be people there signing autographs and stuff like that. So it'll be a really good one. If you guys are near Pittsburgh, come check it out. We'll be taking cards and submissions there. What's up, Andy? Good to see you, man. We'll be going to Virginia Beach November 13th, and we'll be taking submissions there as well. It should be a pretty big show. I want to say it has 150 tables right now and growing. They'll have autograph guests and stuff as well. Thanks, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for stopping in and sharing that kind word, man. Really means a lot. Absolutely, Michael. I would love that, man. I miss actually the times we had at the National. Like I really enjoyed getting to spend that week with you guys. Hope to do that again. Got my guy Tommy in the house. Bargain Effect. If you guys haven't checked him out, make sure you go check him out. He said, glad to see you doing something that you can. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I absolutely love it, man. And I'm so excited to share more with you guys. Like this last weekend was so much bigger than like I'm even really capable of sharing yet. But there's going to be really, really big changes coming in 2022. And we're going places. Like when we say like the hobby wants transparency, they want to be treated fairly. And the awesome thing is we're seeing a response. We're seeing that people get behind people that actually care and actually will give them the service that they deserve. So there's a lot coming up. I know Boss Man Bailey, has some stuff that he wants to share as well whenever he gets a chance. But there's definitely nice. Paul says he's down to come to the Georgia show as well. That would be amazing. Gate City is definitely one of them guys that's been a huge help to us over in like the North Carolina region and everything like that. So any of you guys are in that part of the country and you're interested in sending cards in at a cheaper rate, he's a great group submitter. Huddle Card Collection in here is also another really good group submitter. They're located down in the Georgia area. So if anyone's looking to get cards in, those are some great contacts. And they also put stuff on YouTube. They're content creators. So go and follow them guys as well. DJ says, keep an eye out for J Max Sports Cards in Virginia Beach. He has a YouTube channel and does North Carolina, Virginia shows. Nice. Yeah, I'll definitely keep an eye on him. I'm pretty sure I've probably seen some of his videos. Yeah, no, it's a team at TGT. You and Alan and the rest of the people there. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate you, Alan. You are the man, and we appreciate your business. We seriously do. Every single person that's given us a shot, we definitely appreciate it. We got my guy Thrift Beast in the house. I'll tell you what, Chris, you are one of the reasons, my man, that I'm probably going to renew my passport because I want to come up to some of them Toronto shows that you got going on up there, man. But I know that you guys got like you're kind of slowly opening back up from COVID or whatever. But yeah, you're definitely one of them dudes I need to renew my passport to come see. That's for sure. I've heard that there's some killer shows up there in Toronto, man. Another place that we really want to go once COVID, allows us to kind of get out a little bit more. What's up, Drew? Good to see you, my man. Appreciate you being in here, dude. I don't know if you're busy, Drew, but if you're not, you're welcome to come hang out. Drop a little link-see for you. Yeah, we're just doing a little chat. I just got done shipping out everybody that was ready to ship. I shipped them today. And then we got another big batch of stuff that's going to be slabbed and probably shipped. What is today? Thursday? Probably tomorrow and Monday as well. We got my guy Money Pound M in the house. Good to see you. Mike and Michael, you guys are welcome as well to come in if you'd like. Yeah, we're just doing a little hangout sesh before I run to the post office and ship out a lot of these orders from today. Cool, Drew. Yeah, so this guy right here, Kentucky drummer guy, that's actually Slab It Up as well. He is 1/4 of the ownership team here. So puts out some YouTube content as well. I know he's talking about putting out a weekly show, which that's something that we've been actually putting around with myself and Alan. Maybe putting out like a weekly hobby talk show, something like that. Talk sports, talk what's going on in the hobby, TGT stuff, whatever. Is that something you guys would be interested in? We definitely want to do a lot more of these office streams. I know a lot of people have asked for different stuff like that, and we want to be true to our word and deliver that transparency that we promised in the beginning. So definitely got some nice cards going out. This is one right here that I'm actually holding, but I don't even see him in chat, but this is just insane. So our guy David over at Parabellum Gaming, he's from Australia. He sent us some of these Australian rugby cards, and I'm just in love with the way they turned out. Let me show you guys these. I don't know how well you can see that, but like Hot Hands match these labels like perfectly. It's like insane how well those turned out. What's up, Drew?
What's up? Hey, how's everybody doing?
Good, man.
Good. Just got down here to my to the office to sip a little coffee and grade a few cards.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Anything notable you've been grading lately?
Oh gosh. Yeah. One of the coolest cards I've graded lately has been a 2017 Optic Patty Mahomes a lime green variant, which I'm gonna be honest, man, I rarely ever see him.
Yeah.
Shows, we went down to Dallas. I wasn't actively looking for Mahomes stuff or anything, but I mean, it just seems like that's a card that if I saw it would catch my eye.
Yeah.
It seems like it's a super low print card.
That's awesome though, man. Like that's one thing that's like crazy to me is like getting the opportunity, because like you're like me, like we're nerds when it comes to like sports cards. Like we love the hobby. So like when there's an iconic card that literally slides across your desk and like it's your job that day to like literally go, okay, I am going to assess Patrick Mahomes Optic rookie card. Like that's just awesome, dude. Like that's like the dream. Like,
it really is. It really is. And everybody stay tuned, because here in about 6-ish weeks or so, I don't want to give anything away, but man, would you say it is well, I don't even know how we could deny it. It is the craziest order we've ever seen.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I mean, oh my gosh, guys. Like you're almost like just speechless, because it's not just like it's a large order, and it's not like, okay, it's a large order with 3 nice cards in it. It is a large order.
What's up, Paul?
It is a large order with like tons of bangers in it. Iconic rookie cards from the 60s, 70s, 80s.
Iconic rookie cards. Look what we just slabbed. I'm covering the grades because obviously this hasn't gone to the customer yet, but Wayne Gretzky rookie card, man. Like there's this one guy that's from Pittsburgh. I'm not gonna like use his name or anything, but he dropped off an order to the office, and this guy's a legend. Like he became a legend in TGT, because like we're talking like multiple Mario Lemieux rookies, Crosby rookies, Gretzky, LeBron, Jordans, like literally like look like they're out of the packs, like that fresh. It's like like I wanted to like shake touching his collection, because it's just like grail card after grail card, like Roberto Clemente, and it's like this guy's my hero now all of a sudden,
Yeah. He could retire all of us and our grandkids, I mean, with his submission.
Heck yeah, absolutely. And it's awesome that someone like that trusts us with his cards. You know what I mean? Like he trusts us to give him an accurate, fair grade that's gonna like actually hold up and stand up to X, Y, and Z eventually, which is awesome, because the beautiful thing is there's like momentum behind what we're doing. You know what I mean? And I just can't explain it properly yet, but guys, it's gonna be so awesome. I can't wait to like literally do something special for the hobby. And the beautiful thing is we're all a part of that. Like every single one of us, like, because here's the thing, like no one's happy with the service they've been getting in grading. Not one person can say, hey, I'm super happy with the service I've been getting, outside of, let's be honest, like SGC has been kicking butt. You know what I mean? Like they have been kicking butt and taking names. Like they're slowing down a little bit. They've been kicking butt. So like I can say I've been happy with the service they've provided me. But for the most part, most of us have had submissions out for a year plus waiting on.
SGC is slowing down now too. My last submission was 2 weeks late.
Oh really?
Yep.
Well, I mean that's something too, like that for us. is such a big thing to be mindful of going into this is the backlog problem, because that's the one problem that's common in every company. And the thing that I love is that we're actually working on something that's going to literally take a backlog and eliminate it. Like, you know what I mean? It's going to be so huge. I can't wait to like kind of share it, but it's just not ready yet. But it's getting there, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be really awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be game changing.
So I just want to take a minute, like for anyone who's new to the channel, if you guys, we'll just go around. We'll start with Drew. We'll go to Paul, and we'll go to Michael. You guys just introduce yourself, shout out your channel, and like anything that you'd want people to check you out on. Just so these are my boys. Just so you guys know, these are all good people that I recommend checking out their content.
Yeah, thanks, man. My name's Drew. Last name's Prothro. I live in Lexington. Well, I'm right outside of Lexington, Kentucky, in a little town called Richmond. Like Anthony said earlier, I am a quarter owner at TGT. I was really lucky for these guys to bring me on. When TGT started, I had just started the Slab It Up channel. I'd actually kind of started the Slab It Up channel for Pure Graded X. I'd done a couple submissions with Pure Graded X, which is kind of how I got hooked up with everybody. And so I wanted to do the channel to do submission reveals. Now, I wasn't going to like submit exclusively with them, but I'd gotten a couple orders back. So most of the stuff on my channel right now is Pure Graded X. Honestly, we've just been so busy with TGT. I really can't use that as an excuse. I've also been lazy. I need to put some more content out. But excuse me. But, I got 3 kids. It's just life happens. But again, I can't really use it as an excuse. I need to get some more content out. I have a banger submission that with TGT, just, anything we grade ourselves with TGT is all PC stuff. We don't sell our own slab cards through TGT. But I've just, some of my all-time Derrick Henry, Griffey, bunch of just, banger cards that I submitted through us. And I need to do a reveal video on that. So look forward for that coming. Thanks, everybody, for being here, and appreciate it.
Yep. Paul, tell them about yourself, my man.
Me, I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, you.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm half deaf. As the tag down there says, I'm Geeksy Paul. I have been really crummy about putting out any content lately. I'm kind of going a little bit through some transition of, business and stuff like that, but it's coming back real soon. As far as TGT, I just do whatever they ask me to do. Promote. I've been helping Alan with assembling labels here lately, and just a big supporter, group submitter. Go to the show. Every show I go to, I carry the flyer, get out the flyer, stuff like that. So I don't know. Hopefully soon that role with the company will expand. But I'm just grateful to be just a little part of this big thing that's happening.
Absolutely.
We appreciate you.
We got my guy Michael down there, Huddle Card Collection.
Yeah, so hey, I'm Michael, half of Huddle Card Collection. The other half is my son Mike, so I'm the older half. Right now, I seem to be more of the financial leg of Huddle Card. So I'm hoping that as things continue to progress with TGT, like Anthony said, Mike is a grader with them. Seeing the work that he's doing and stuff, it's awesome to see him doing something that he loves to do, but also with a great group of guys. And I think that is the most important thing about, your guys' company. You started it with the right intention going forward, looking further down the road than you were very short-sighted in what your vision was. And I think that was that's super important and everything. But as far as us, we are we put out content, as much as we can. We get as much product as we can. Like Willie say, unfortunately, we're not like the giant channels. I'm not, we can't go ahead and get, national treasures and immaculate and first off the line of everything like that, like a lot of other people do. But we go ahead and open up whatever we can, as we can get our hands on the product, we, do it, as we all know with the way the hobby is. you know, and like I said, you know, we're here. We do the same thing, you know. Like Anthony said, you know, my son is a grader. He, you know, well, as his dad, I think he does a great job. But hey, I mean, it's not like I can go ahead and say he does, you know. So I'm hoping, you know, that everybody is happy with his work and everything. And we're here also, like Paul said, you know, we you know, we're here to support and do whatever we can do. You know, it's funny. I make sure, you know, it's fun. Even when I see people talking about other grading companies on these reveal videos, I always say, hey, you ever think about this one over here and stuff like that? You know, so, you know, we're doing our best and everything. And it's been great. Now, you know, Paul, who dropped off, and Anthony, I mean, we go back further than, you know, just the card, you know, the hobby. You know, we became, you know, friends and stuff, you know, probably 2 years ago or a little bit longer and stuff like that. So, you know, we go back, you know, a little bit further and everything, but it's just great. It's great to see what you guys are doing. And we are here, you know, to help you guys the best you can. I mean, I think it's a great thing for the hobby. It's a great thing to, you know, for supporting the hobby. It's going to be interesting to see what TGT's innovation does to the hobby.
Absolutely. And the awesome thing is, like, you guys are definitely a part of that. And like, we brag on your son, man. Like, you shouldn't get it. Like, he's going to be so vital with what we're going to do, man. Like, he's a great worker, great kid, man. You did a good job on him.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We try.
I don't want to give you all the credit.
We were bragging on him last night.
We were. We literally have a group chat to prove how awesome your son is.
Yeah.
Because this dude is like killing the game. Like we have a bulk order that like literally has just been looming. And I was like, Mike, kill this thing, man. Attack it when you can. And like literally, like piece by piece, this thing is falling, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's you know, we know he'll keep his door open. He turns his music on and everything, so we hear it down the hallway, and we'll, you know, peek in there and stuff like that, you know. And he's, you know, doing his thing and everything like that. So it really is, you know, great to see. You know, and I know he's looking forward to actually, you know, when you guys were mentioning about, you know, one of the next shows, bringing the team together and everything, I mean, you know, he was like beaming like, yeah, and I'm going to get to go. It's going to be the greatest thing ever. So, you know, so he's pumped. He's pumped for it. Awesome. He's definitely pumped for it.
We're excited for it, man. The shows are fun. The best part is getting to meet people that are also excited about something new and exciting happening.
Yeah.
No problem, Paul. No problem, my buddy. You feel free to come in or not. We got Chef Martete up here.
What's up?
What's up, Chef?
It's a pictures.
Was this for your eBay?
No, actually, this is for the Jalen Greens I pulled.
Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, he got a pack of, what was it, Chronicles draft?
Of Chronicles dog draft picks.
Yeah, and he got some Evan Mobley's that I'm probably going to steal from him.
Oh, that guy, man, he's going off. Playing for Mobley. He's with Cleveland, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
We actually I found a mega box of that at Walmart and bought it the other night, and we got a video on it coming up. What's today? Today's the 27th. I think it's today's the 28th. It might have actually just released a little bit ago, but you know, there's a cameo of someone who you may want to just check it out. That's all I'm saying.
Chris is asking, when's my next bulk sub? So I do them every month. The next one I'm doing is November 7th. And I normally time them so that way if you're coming to a show, you can just drop it off at the show. So November 7th will be the deadline for my next group sub. But I do one every month. So if you don't make it by November 7th, I can just put you into December's. So it's not a big deal. So yeah, what the group sub does is it helps you get your cards in with TGT at a cheaper rate. So I would submit it through under my name, and as a group submitter, you know what I mean, I would get you a better rate. So, and that would be the same with Michael down there as well. If any of you guys are closer to the Georgia region and you'd like to connect with him, he can definitely get you guys a cheaper rate as well. And also, you guys have a break coming up, don't you? I know that I was interested in picking up the Pirates from you guys. Do you want to share kind of what?
Yeah, we're doing a to start off with. We got Mosaic,
Nice.
3 autographs, and
guaranteed. That's nice.
And Topps Fire, 2 autographs guaranteed.
Underrated set.
Yeah, and as us, we have a tendency to go ahead and throw some more crap in. So who knows as the break starts and everything. But it's $20. Pick your own team, and that's shipped and everything. And you guys were very made a great offer to us where that anybody who during the break, if you have a card or 2 or 3, whatever the number is, and you want to get them graded, if you're part of the break, you can get a special price on that, only at that break, only for those break cards and everything. Absolutely. Aside from a group submission, this would be our own little submission from that standpoint.
Yep. You'd be able to get in at a lot cheaper rate. For those break cards. We give you the same deal that we do over on Drip, where it would essentially be $5 off per card. So it'd drop it from being a $20 submission to a $15, which is really awesome.
Yes, so you never know. I mean, I don't know. A Topps Chrome could end up in there.
Oh,
I don't know. Maybe a Prism Mega Box could end up in there. Maybe a Bowman Chrome can end up in there. But I mean, for $20 for $20, pick your own team. I mean, it's really, that's a pretty decent. And we think it's a good value.
If you get your boy one Cabrian Hayes, it's worth $20, huh, man?
Yep.
Heck yeah.
Allie, got something coming your way today, brother.
Especially if you go ahead and you get that Cabrian Hayes rookie autograph.
No kidding.
That would be insane, man.
That would be insane.
That would be insane. Yeah, I'm committing to the Pirates right now. So
yeah.
Well, technically, I think I already committed to Mike the other day, but yeah, definitely. I would love a Cabrian Hayes auto.
Yep.
Yeah, if anyone's interested in that, should they reach out to you on IG, or what's the best way to get in that?
It's posted on IG and it's posted on YouTube. So all you got to do is just go to the IG Huddle Card Collection. Very simple. It's the same thing everywhere. And just, go there, say, hey, I want, and whatever team you want, stuff like that. And you don't pay until it, until it fills. Once it's full, then we'll ask you guys to pay.
Nice. We got a couple big breaks coming up as well. We have a 2018, 19, and 20 break coming up for basketball. So
wow.
You can get Trae Young's, Luka's, Zion's, Jaws, LaMelo's, Anthony Edwards, like all of them guys. So it's going to be a big mixer. It's going to be this year's Optic, last year's Mosaic, and then I believe Hoops from 2018. So it's going to be a huge mixer we're going to do on Drip this weekend with me and Hot Hands. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. There's going to be some bangers coming out. But anytime he has the opportunity to try to pull a Luka rookie out of the pack, he's going for it.
Yeah. Might as well, right?
Yeah. So there's going to be some bangers. And the nice thing with it being 3 years, there's really not a bad team. Like one of the cheaper teams in the thing was like the Cavaliers and the Celtics. And if you think of all the rookies that were on there, I'm thinking like I need to jump in there and grab the Cavs because I'm getting Sexton, I'm getting Garland, I'm getting Kevin Porter. My guy Windler's in there.
If you're doing this year, you're getting Mobley.
Yeah. Yeah, if we could find something from this year, we'd definitely be getting some Mobley.
Yeah, if you could throw in.
And that was one of the cheaper teams that he had listed. I'm thinking, there's just value all throughout that thing. You know what I mean? And plus, that same special where if they hit something, they can get it graded at a cheaper rate. Just good stuff.
Yeah.
Thrift Beast says, I guess Dallas is off the table. Yeah, this Dallas show. We're not going just because I said earlier in the stream, I don't know if you were here for it, but one thing we're sensitive about is we want to keep expanding business, but not at the sense of making our current clients suffer. We don't want to just keep going out and getting more stuff just to keep building a backlog. We like to make sure that if we have a good bit of work, we're banging it out. We're focusing on making sure we're turning stuff over in the turnaround time that we promise. And then from there, we'll go out and find some new business. You know what I mean? So that's just something that was real important to me up front, because as somebody who was making my living entirely off of group submitting to other companies and then basically just having all of my money played with and held from me, I'm sensitive to making sure that when you send something to somebody, you get it back in the promised time, you know? So that's the main reason we're not going to Dallas, is just because we want to make sure that we're turning over stuff in the promised amount of time. And we get a decent amount of cards coming in right now.
Yeah.
Exactly, EJ. And that's what we're trying to do, because like ultimately, do we have a backlog? Yeah. Any cards that aren't done, like in my opinion, like that day or that week, I consider a backlog. You know what I mean? So, but we don't have such a backlog to where we're missing turnaround time. So we're still running right ahead on pretty much all of them. So, but I know that if
we're one Dallas show away from having a backlog.
Yes. So last time we went to the Dallas show, we came real close to getting a backlog.
But it was our first one, so we didn't know what to expect. But we found out what to expect, so we go, hey, we need to strategically plan the Dallas shows moving forward. We might not be able to hit every one. Yeah, I mean, and listen, if we could scale up and have 20 graders, we'd love to. But it's, we're a 4-month-old company, at the end of the day, and these things take time. And and like Anthony said, what was most important to him, and I think everybody on the team, was let's get it right before. It was not about money to any of us. It was more about the process and fixing the issue in the hobby. And if we just start taking 1,000 cards a day, that's not fixing any issue. We're just another grading company.
Exactly.
No, and I think that's the thing. And I think, looking at some of the other newer companies that started coming up, that was the one thing that, that they did. They had the lower prices, which is where the prices need to be, not $300 for, doing a damn base card. I mean, let's be real here.
It's not like it's a Verjao or anything.
Right. Especially, unless, I don't know about that. And a Verjao autograph may be worth $300.
Oh, guess what Marty got me last night? He texted me at I think it was 13 at night. He's like, dude, you're going to be so happy. I was like, why? He got me a Verjao 1 of 1.
No.
I was like, this is why you're my best friend. This right here is why you're my best friend. Yeah.
That's super rare.
He gets me.
No, but I think you're right. In the way,
I was just kind of chilling there with my Snuggie.
There you go. But that's the way to approach it. It would be, it's easy to go ahead and open the floodgates, and then what happens is you let people have, no matter how innovative it is, how much people like the slab, the way everything looks, and all that kind of stuff. You put a bad taste in people's mouths if you don't do what you say you're going to do.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And you can look at them all. Even you look at Drew, you mentioned Pure Grade X. They were the exact same way. I've had an issue with them. They promised me something, and here we are. I don't know, 3 months later, and I'm still waiting. And every time I ask the question, it's like, oh yeah, we're like done. We're ready right there. It's like, you've been telling me you're done for 2 months now.
Yeah, they just blow you off. Yeah, I've got issues with them too. But I never get out on a video and blast it because it looks, and I'm not saying you are by any stretch. Just I never get out there and say, this is what they did, because it looks like I'm trying to say, hey, come to TGT. But if we're being honest, yeah. I mean, Anthony knows. I mean, I sent a 3-card. They did a special when 2020 Select first came out. You could send 3 cards for $100 for was it 5 business day turnaround. So from the time they received it till it was back out in the mail was 5 business days. It could only be in their shop or their garage for 5 minutes or 5 days. So literally 3 months went by. 3 months, and it was multiple calls, multiple texts.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? And here's the kicker. They were all 3 Jacob Eason's, all 3 numbered to 25 and below. And Wentz got hurt in the preseason when this happened. And Eason was kind of named the possible starter.
Yeah.
So what did Eason's cards do in that time?
Oh
and
yeah.
it would have been a great opportunity to sell them. Well, they weren't with me, and they should have been back 2.5 months before this time. So
Yeah. And now he's what? Practice squad for Seattle?
yeah. Oh, Easton, I assume he's still back in Winslow. Did he get traded?
Oh no, he got released.
Easton did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he.
so how much I know.
I think Seattle picked him up and either for a practice squad or for a backup to while Russell Wilson is out.
Wow, no, I didn't even hear that. So
then what you're telling me is the service you were provided was
the opposite of clean.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't clean.
It was not clean service. But you know what?
Alan says,
As a consumer, though, if something like that happens with them, with anyone else, I just don't go back.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter if it's card grading or if it's, any other service. I mean, it's just especially when you've been in communication, like you said, they've told you this, they've said it would happen then, and then it doesn't, and then it's like they avoid communication after that because they don't want to get chewed out. And I'm not even that type of person, man. I'm not even the type of guy that's going to cuss you up and down. It's just I'll take my business elsewhere because I'm going to get more cards graded in the future. So, we'll let our dollars do the talking.
Yeah. Well, and that's the way it should be. I mean, that is the way it should be. But I think you look at all, and everybody, they talk about, PSA with their thing and BGS. I mean, Anthony, we're still waiting on our CSG order.
Yep. Oh, good news. The first one we sent in March is in the last stage. So the one we're in April should be like a year away now.
Wow.
Insane, man. Like, it's so
Who saw
bad.
that coming at $9 a card or whatever? I mean,
Oh my God. Yeah. I think it was like $8 a card whenever the wave first started hitting.
Yeah, when the wave first started, it was like $8 or $9. You're like, heck yeah, let's go ahead and give it a shot.
Yep.
Yeah.
The funny thing is you could send me back pretty much anything and I'll be like, that's probably what I sent.
Yeah.
I might have sent those. I might not have. These could be Mike, these could be our cards. They might not be our cards, but hey, we got something back.
That's hilarious.
Alan was saying, did we remember his card savers in his order? Not only did I remember Alan, but I put extra in there. You got an extra batch. And you know what I did? I put penny sleeves in there too, my man. You got both. You're doubly protected.
Dang.
So Atlanta show, yes, it's January something, like early January, Paul. Tally said, when is the basketball break? Probably Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, I would think. I have to double check with Hot Hands to make sure he's available at that time. But
boss is here.
It's a baller break.
It really is. And honestly, there might be some other stuff thrown in because I have like another hanger of Prism from this year that we might be able to just toss into it. So there's going to be some big cards in that break. It'll be on Drip. Let's see.
Has Drip been good for you guys?
What's that?
Has Drip been good for you guys?
Yes and no. If I'm being honest, some of the breaks have been a little tougher to fill than I expected. I like it in the sense that like it keeps everything in a hub. I like it that they give free shipping to like everybody, so that's kind of cool. But I mean, I feel like getting the transition from like YouTube or from Instagram to like get people to like want to like be like, okay, I'm gonna like get off of my platform and come over to another one. I feel like that's been the tough part for me. You know what I mean? But I've enjoyed trying. You know what I mean? Like I'm not a professional breaker like Alan is. Speaking of Alan, he's in the house. What's up, man?
Boss man coming.
You want to jump on in?
Yeah, matter of fact, man, he can take my spot, Anthony. I got to get grading some cards, man.
Sounds good, my man. Appreciate you jumping in, Drew.
Yeah, Mike, good talking with you.
Good too. Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, thanks for
Drew.
everybody. Thanks for everybody. Listen, I'm going to grade and listen in the background, so carry on. Man. I enjoy these.
Cool.
See you guys.
You making some labels, boss man? Paul says everyone on the best behavior. The boss is here. If only you knew what Marty was doing over in the corner, Alan. You don't know what he's doing in that corner. It is pretty grimy. No, I'm just kidding. He's actually putting together bargain boxes.
Whoa!
Whoa!
There he is,
Whoa.
Boss Man Bailey. Boss Man Bailey, masked up.
Grinding and grinding. I got my dirty work here because I'm making labels. Dirty work.
Show him your golden mustache, Alan.
Mustache, the golden 20-year. The golden.
See the golden mustache? That means he's been
That's
a barber
the golden
for 20 plus
20-year right
years.
there. Dude, so that break is gonna be nuts. You got 2018 rookie class, 2019 rookie class, 2021 rookie class.
Yep.
We went through all the rookies. We went through all the rookies, Mike, and there's a ton.
Oh, there are.
It's Zion, Ja, Trey, Luca, Ayton, Bridges, both Bridges is a Porter, Junior. Who else is in there? Wendell Carter,
Sexton.
Sexton,
RJ Barrett,
Anthony Simons, Garland, RJ Barrett, Cam Reddish, DeAndre Hunter, LaMelo Ball, Anthony Edwards, James Wiseman. Just keep going, and then you still got the vets, and you still got the vets: LeBron, Curry, Durant. And vets, and the pairings of the teams are quite favorable.
Oh
from
yeah,
what I know.
I was bragging on how like the Cavs were one of the cheaper teams, and I like that. And then I'd still be able to get Sexton, Garland, KPJ, Okoro, like literally all the guys I'm going after hard.
Oh yeah,
all
KPJ's in there too.
Yep.
Yeah, they're paired with and the Rockets are paired with the Warriors, so I know Omar is like interested in that right away.
Oh, I'm sure he is.
Yeah, he's already texted me this morning. He wants that, so
Yeah.
I'm like, they're on lock.
Yeah, for sure.
So what's going on with you, Mike? How are you? How's Georgia treating you?
We're doing good, man. We're doing good. I mean, it's been crappy weather today, which stinks. So my dogs are driving me absolute bananas because they want to be outside. They don't like being in the house, but it's raining, so they're driving me crazy. But other than that, everything is going pretty good. We've been trying to hook up with some other local Atlanta folks to maybe try and do some content and everything. But it's just it's tough. With schedules and everything, some of the other bigger channels in the area, that we have been talking to a bunch, that they do a lot of shows and stuff. They do a lot of traveling, so it's a matter of trying to hook up and everything. So from that standpoint, but finding product out in the wild is the same as it is, everywhere else. I mean. Although you're starting to see a little more in Walmarts, but I think a lot of that has to do with them raising their prices. Also, stuff sticks on the shelf for a little while longer. Yeah,
they raised it for sure. I have some. I have a luxury, as Anthony knows now from coming here. I have a LCS like right down the street, and they know me. I just go right in. I'm like, I need optic. They're like, okay, how many? And you gotta say like one or two, and then they like give me a bag of top loaders, and Anthony's like, could I just get the bag of top loaders?
I know top loaders are like scarcer in Pittsburgh. Like like I feel like I'm trying to do like some kind of shady drug deal, just trying to negotiate to get some top loaders at an LCS here in Pittsburgh. It's like you want more than one pack? No.
Well, it's funny to be in a Discord and like people will show pictures of Target or they'll show pictures of Walmart, of the cards and everything. And guys won't even say anything about the cards. They're like, oh my gosh, did you grab all the top loaders?
Did you grab the penny sleeves? So sad. It's so sad. Like, I'll tell you my secret. Anthony's going to attest to this because he saw it. I went in, we got some wax, and I walked out. I'm like, these jerks didn't give me any top loaders. So I literally walked right in. I go, hey, Red, because we call him Red because his hair is like Nico Mannion, straight red. I go, just give me some top loaders. And he just brings over like 3 stacks of top loaders and puts them in my bag. And I walk out. Like, they have a shelf dedicated for top loaders.
Yeah.
Yep. It's funny.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We heated up so much wax that day. Like, we got, what did we get? Like 4 megas of optic. We got like several of those pro sets. Dude, those pro sets are legit, man.
That's
like,
sneaky good, man. Legit. I still have them, just waiting to be ripped.
That's low key one of my favorite. Like, actually, that might be my favorite unlicensed product. You know what I mean? That doesn't go by Panini or whatever. It's awesome.
It is. We've done well with that product. Are you familiar with that product at all, Mike?
I mean, I've seen it on your stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard of. I mean, I heard of Pro Set back in the day.
Yes.
Now,
Yeah.
you know, when you look, I have some Pro Set old football and stuff like that. When you look at that Pro Set and you look at Pro Set 2021,
Yeah, it's not even close.
well, you talk about opposite ends of the spectrum.
Yeah, light years
Yeah.
difference.
Oh my gosh!
So,
You know.
so the cool thing is they tried to incorporate that like look, that feel, you know, with like the orange base colors and stuff.
Yep.
But then they really like spiced it up, make it everything numbered, 6 autos, and then everything is a refractor, pretty much a mojo, a prism, a wave, a cracked ice. Like that's what they did different. They tried to stick to their home plate, so to speak.
Yep.
But then they just went bonkers on the refractors.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the things, you know. I mean, people, you know, like I said, you know, there's so many people who, you know, look down on stuff like that. They're like, oh my gosh, no, it's not, you know, it's not National Treasures, it's not this, it's not that, and everything. It's like, you know, but it's a good product. I mean, you know, buy the card because you like the card, not necessarily who the manufacturer is and all the other stuff. You know, that's why it's like, I don't care. I mean, you know, like I like doing the Prism baseball because to sit there and get, you know, a pink, you know, Pete Alonso.
Okay, that's your alley right there.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying like that's sick compared to, don't get me wrong, you know, you open up tops and everything and it's like, okay, you got a chrome one or you got a regular one, but at least you get the differences and everything, you know?
Right. Oh, geez, 400 for it. No, we didn't pay that, did we, Anthony? We didn't pay that.
Maybe for a couple boxes.
Yeah. Hey, if anybody is interested in that basketball break, sorry to cut you off, we can do it tonight. Yeah. We can do it
whenever.
Tonight.
I just need to put it up. I need to put it up. So, yeah.
Well, I would hold that Warriors Rockets for Omar just in case because I'm going to talk to him here shortly. Okay. But, like,
I'm low-key interested in that Cavs Celtics for being Marty, too. Because Marty needs all of the Naismith.
But I think you're right. You know, Alan, when you talked about, you know, and even like with you guys, what you and Marty do in Pittsburgh is Mike and I have to do that. You know, we have a smaller LCS, you know, probably 4 or 5 miles from the house. We probably need to make more of a presence there and go there, you know, once a week, you know, to start building that rapport and stuff, you know, with them.
This is a question I love to get. So why did you decide to require 110 subgrade to give an overall 10? Okay, wonderful. Well, this is one of my favorite questions to answer. So the way our grade scale set up is our gem mint is a 9.5, kind of like Beckett. So our 10, we have 2 10s. We have a perfect 10, which is literally all 10 subgrades. And then we have a gem mint plus 10, which is could literally be 9.5, 9.5, 9.5, 10. Because anything above 4 9.5s is gem mint plus. Because 4 9.5s is true gem. And anything above that would make you above gem mint. So that's how we got it. Because we have the 9.5 as our gem mint. But the nice thing about our grade scale is being that way, you can get 9.5s and 10s pretty tangibly in your order, kind of like SGC, whereas you would commonly see 10s, but you also see 9.5s and 9s. So that's essentially what.
Agreed. And then also the other thing is a lot of people are looking at the averages of the subgrades to the overall grade, and that's just not a fair way to analyze a card, we also feel. Because if you had 3 10s, like Mike, if you sent in a card and it had 3 10s and a surface was 7, and you did a 37 overall average and you divided it, you're somewhere in the 9 range. And do you think that card is mint knowing that the surface is 7? Probably not, right?
Heck
so
no.
that's an assessment of what we do with the card too. It's not on average like some of the other companies would do. It's actually based on the condition of the overall card. So we have that in our grade scale on the website too.
Yeah, well, I think, you know,
the question, that's one I actually probably need to make a video on, is like why the grade scale is what it is. The main reason for it is so that your card is always graded accurately regardless of the subgrades, because sometimes the subgrades could lie. Like Alan was saying, like if you have that one defect and you're averaging it mathematically, it will come out in inaccurate grade because the one flaw that is so glaring on it keeps it from being a mint card.
Right. Or you had like a 7 corner and the rest was 10, and you notice that corner's like completely bent. That's not going to be a mint card if it's got a white bended corner and visible to the normal eye. There's just no way.
Yeah.
So
yeah. But the formula's pointing out, see that formula, hey, this is one of the reasons why, you know, sometimes it pays to use group submitters, because most of your group submitters will pre-look at cards for you beforehand. So if you don't want a card, you know, and I mean, most people, unless it's for your PC and you don't care, right? But you know, people who are, you know, looking at investment and so on and so forth, they don't want to pay for a card and come back an 8, because that card, you might as well sell that card raw, because raw, you know, an 8 and raw are probably going to be around the exact same price. So that's why you want to look at group submitters who can pre-grade your cards and then tell you and say, hey, guess what? You don't want to send these 3 in, but these 10 you want to send in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly.
And that's the bonus of having a group submitter also before submitting, because if you know, we used to do this all the time. We kind of glance at it. We make sure like, hey, that looks pretty decent for centering. Hey, those corners look pretty decent. But you truly don't know unless you're looking at all 4 aspects of a card's grading potential.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could sit here and analyze, oh, the centering's, you know, left to right heavy. But how heavy is it? You don't know unless you get it into that program or you give it to someone to do it for you. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of like where I agree completely. So, you know, that's grading scale in a nutshell, but definitely should be pre-grading stuff if you're looking for profit. Now, PC is a different story. PC is a different story. If you have a PC, doesn't matter.
Nope.
If you have profit, it matters. And this is where we always talk about price comparison. We've done this for the last 2 weeks, me crunching numbers on making money by submitting to a company that's not one of the big dogs, and I try not to use names, but it's hard not to. So if you send into a big dog at $150 per card and your turnaround time is 60 days, and you send into someone that's like us and the turnaround is 30 days, if you pay 25 or 20 with us and that card's value after it gets graded with us is $100, and you send in a card to PSA 150 and you get it back, you know, 400 or whatever, you get value because you could submit how many of those cards, 25, and make $75 with us. That's equal to PSA.
Yep.
That would be my math, 150. So that would be 6 times your value, right? So if you profit 75 with us, multiply it by 6. That's over $450. It's my math. Hold on, $450 profit for multiple cards, and then one card with PSA and get the same value or less.
Yeah, and get $250 profit.
Right. So you have to look at it that way. It's not, I'm getting more per one card. It's what's the value you're getting for the equal price. If you send in $150 worth to us or wherever, what's the value of that $150 compared to $150 sent into PSA? Depending on the card's equality. That's where it comes into play.
I think the big thing too, though, is like a lot of people don't factor in. There's thousands of people like myself that I literally put the money I had in my storage unit business into grading cards with PSA. Like on a heavy scale to where like 16 months, like I'm looking at just in grading fees that I've paid out multiple thousands of dollars. You know what I mean? So I should be getting a return on, you know, like literally multiple years salary. But it's been so freaking long with literally nothing being done. You know what I mean? And then you hear the horror stories of like cards being lost and, you know, X, Y, and Z, man. Like it's just like, I understand they sell for a premium, but for me, like I would rather make a little bit less and not have a headache. Like I would rather just do business with people that value me as, you know, a customer. You know what I mean? And nothing against them, like, because honestly, like I collect cards that are in their case. You know what I mean? Like it's just that as a consumer, you know what I mean? That honestly, I'm a little butthurt as a consumer, and that's part of the reason why TGT exists, because we're literally guys just like anyone else in the hobby that are getting bent over without lube, and it stings and it burns.
Right.
But I think about, if you look at taking it one step further, Anthony, is that most people who did that with PSA, right? Most people who subbed with them were subbing as an investment.
Mhm.
And you think about now how that works out with them having cards for so long. You missed the wave.
Yep.
Look at Zion, right? He went.
yeah.
When you think about, right, when people when bam, 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 they were slamming his cards in the PSA. Now all of a sudden it's like, hey, Zion's hurt again. Hey, Zion weighs over 300 pounds. Can Zion last? Now all of a sudden, that all that money you spent and all the people that bought them all, now all that sudden they thought their value was here. Now their value is down a lot more.
I got a name. Anthony's gonna know this one. Sekou Demboya.
Oh gosh,
Marty's been handing me Sekou's all morning. Do you know how much money I have invested in him at PSA right now? It's insane.
God, Sekou Demboya.
And then he gets freaking traded.
He's on the Lakers.
Did he get cut too?
He's on the Lakers.
Yeah, he got. I think he got traded to the Nets.
No.
Then he got cut.
He got traded. He got traded to the Nets. The Nets cut him. And then
boy.
he cleared waivers and went to the Lakers. And there he's on a 2-way contract with my team, who can't hold a quarter.
Now they're
In the first quarter. They can't hold a 22-point lead in the first quarter. Stupid.
They're 230-1 over the last 25 years of having a 25-point lead or more.
Anthony, come back here so we could go win a game.
I know, literally, they won that game for me.
Yeah, no kidding.
But the great thing was we went and saw the Grizzlies when we were there, and Ja Morant is literally my favorite non-cap player. I love that dude.
He was a stud. Real quick, because we got a baseball guy in here. I love getting baseball because that's you. Because I don't know a ton, but I know enough. Give me your take on cards that are sought after, but are also kind of tried to reproduce. Because I know we're getting a lot of these Desert Shields in, and I know those 91 Desert Shield tops are very, very big.
Yeah.
What's your take on those? Because those sets, I know that's a Chipper Jones rookie year, I believe, right? Is that accurate? Okay, that's
I think that 90. Was it 92? Oh yeah, but no, Chipper Jones is in that time frame. Yeah,
and those Desert Shields, those are sought after big time.
Yes, because those were, even though they were in that junk wax era, they were not mass produced like the other sets and everything.
Yep.
And if I remember correctly, I think they came out with a Desert Storm one, but it also was a gold.
Okay.
I think they have a gold label too, what they came out with. But baseball is funny, man. Baseball is funny because the guys that are rookies today, like Bowman comes out with sometimes it's hard to figure out what the rookie card is, right? Mm-hmm. Zion is pretty easy. Ja is pretty easy. You know what I'm saying? They got drafted in, whatever, 2020, right? They play in 2020. That's their rookie card. The way you have it right now going on, especially with Bowman puts out a lot of the rookie cards. Well, you look at Wander Franco, right? Tampa Bay. Mm-hmm. What are people considering his real rookie card? Because he has Bowman Chrome, he has Bowman paper, he has Bowman first Chrome, Bowman first paper, and a whole bunch of other cards. That's where baseball, I think, is a little bit harder because it's getting to the point now, I think, where baseball is more numbered cards, autographed cards.
Well,
from that standpoint.
I mean, baseball, and you could correct me if I'm wrong because I'm probably wrong, but it's when did he get called up, right? When's his first appearance? When's his first hit? And then if he gets sent back down to the minors for a year, and then he gets called up and plays a limited an amount of games, which one is his rookie year? That 20 games or that 5-game appearance at the end of the year? Or is it
they were only given to U.S. troops?
where he plays a certain amount.
Right. And that's the problem you have. So he comes up, he already has cards, right? Because they've had Bowman card, Bowman prospect, Loyola card size, right?
Yes.
But people look at that first card that has the little RC logo on it. So it all depends. If Topps puts him in their updated series for 2021, then he'll have that. They'll probably have an RC on his card.
Right.
If they don't, then it would be next year when it comes out.
Right.
That's why baseball is such a it's tough.
Yeah, it's a fickle, tricky process.
Yeah.
Is McCoy in the house? What's up, my guy?
Cool.
Alan, are you ready for a TGT exclusive, my dude?
Is there an RPA?
No, this isn't an RPA. This is a TGT World exclusive coming at you guys right now.
Yes,
First of its kind.
It's there.
This is for
the mini
P206.
Will that do the minis
ever case?
All right. Will that do the minis from Allen and Ginter? Probably not.
Yes, it should fit those. But the nice thing is now, are we allowed to share who made this, Alan?
I won't listen.
I think he sent in a message or something. But yeah, so this is the very first ever case we have for a tobacco era card. We will be getting these for basically any smaller size card. Am I allowed to share who made that for us?
What?
He not only did he say no, but he said hell no.
Right.
But yeah,
he said, I'm not answering that damn question, Anthony.
Always kicks me out, dude, when I try and answer text.
For the guy in Jacksonville. So the guy Gost is the cards that we're doing. His great grandson, his family's huge collectors, and they wanted something special done with the cards they have of him, and they couldn't find somebody that would slab them. And I was like, dude, like right now we can only do standard size cards, but like this dude had like a whole like leg sleeve of his granddad, and like it tugged on my heartstrings. So me and Gate City were like, dude, we'll figure it out, man.
Yeah.
Like we'll find a way to get your card like slabbed up and presented right. And so I told Alan, and me and Alan are both good friends with a guy who has a company, which I stand behind this guy's product, and I will definitely share what that is if he tells me I'm allowed to tell everybody who made this. But yeah, so we can now do any size cards that aren't like the tall boys or anything bigger than that standard size. So really excited to share that with you guys. But yeah, that is for the guy in Jacksonville.
Very cool. But as you see what J-Dub Retro says, see, that's the thing about, it'll be next year for Wander, right? But even though you have a bunch of Wander cards out there now, you have a bunch of Wander autographs out there now from Bowman, first Bowman, Roman Chrome, so on and so forth and everything.
Sorry, man. We got an unexpected guest probably coming.
Cool. Am I allowed to share who made the
Well, it's going to be the brother of who made it, so let him do it.
Okay, sure.
If he shows up, but you can share who made it. We don't. Yeah, why not?
Cool. So
We're transparent, bro.
we're transparent. It's clean. Here, hold on one second. Let me go get one of the products of the person who made it.
Oh, the Augie's Stricken Ghost, or I don't know the name. It's crazy cool, man. Yeah, super cool. But yeah, baseball, like I've been really like digging in lately, and I've been telling people now is like the time to buy baseball because here he is. Speaking of devil,
Omar.
Now, so yeah, we were actually showing off the first of its kind for us, at least. This is for a tobacco era card. We had a guy submit some cards of his great grandfather, and we couldn't accept cards like that. But like when he told me about it, like the hobbyist in me, it was like, dude, I got to find a way to do it. You know what I mean? And then me and Alan connected after the show, and he was like, dude, have you thought about reaching out to Ivan, who is Omar's brother, who makes this awesome product that we literally take everywhere with us, Collect 3D prints. You guys haven't seen them. You need to check these out. Like, they're legit. So we reached out and told Ivan, and Ivan not only was like able to help us, but I'm pretty sure he did this on the house. So like big shout out to Collect 3D.
Yeah, I got to talk to him about that on the house thing.
Man, like,
have a conversation about that.
Hey, no, wait. I was gonna message you, Omar, because we just pulled. I don't know, can you get these from Marty? The Jalen Greens that we just pulled for Omar.
oh yeah, Mark, you got the Jalen Greens?
What?
Yeah. You're welcome.
What did you pull?
You're welcome,
Dude, I'm like, so I don't think I've ever been pumped for a release.
We got some
Yeah.
Jalen Greens, don't we? Somewhere. Oh, is that a Jalen?
Oh,
Green?
nice. That's the Chronicle stuff. Yeah.
A bunch of Chronicle stuff.
Optic.
So I'll message you all those. There's a Flux in there somewhere too. Oh, Tribute.
Nice. Yep. I picked up a couple of those.
There's some
Yep,
Flux somewhere.
Man.
Where's the Flux? There it is.
That is a great card.
There it is. The
That
Flux.
is a great card.
Figure all that out for sure. But
And then he
Omar,
got some Mowgli's for me too, which is always a nice thing.
Omar, that basketball break. Talk to Anthony.
Marty's just gonna send you the Flux, he says.
Yeah, we'll send you the Flux.
It's a silver too.
The silver.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's on Chuck Marte.
Nice.
Man, I appreciate that.
That basketball break is up, Omar. It'll be up tonight. The Rockets are paired with the Warriors.
Nice. That works. That
He's all
works.
excited. He's all, oh, Brian, I gotta give a shout out to Brian too. This dude makes some really cool design label work. He's been helping us out also. So some of the prints, Omar, you'll recognize that guy on your designs. He's helped me out with that a lot. That guy, if you don't know him, I suggest hitting him up. It's what is it? Is it My Slab Design on IG or Slab Design on?
Oh, that's him?
Slab
That's
label
him.
design or something like that.
Slab Label Design, something
Dude.
like that. Brian, type your handle in so I don't screw it up.
He puts out awesome stuff. Like
I was
for
just
real.
gonna message you the other day. Like I saw one of his. I think I follow him on Instagram. I was gonna send you one the other day. Go like, hey man, I don't know if you know who this guy is or not, but you need to like.
I know
talk
who he
to
is.
him.
I already
Yeah.
been talking to him, dude.
He's legit,
Boss
man.
Man Haley don't sleep, bro. He talks to everybody.
I think you might be changing your Instagram handle again, bro. I think you're
Boss
dropping the hot check. You might need to work hot check into Bailey or something, man.
You know what's funny? If I put Boss Bailey, that's the wife, so I can't do that, bro.
Yeah.
That's not mine.
That's why you put the man in there.
Yeah, Boss Man.
I learned out who the real boss was whenever I came to stay with you in Cali.
Sure.
Isn't that always the truth? Isn't that how that goes? What's
Yeah,
up,
Yeah,
Tally?
but she's prettier than you. It's okay.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah, Tally's my guy, man. He's
wait,
one of the real
Mike,
ones.
do you have any baseball breaks coming up? I saw you guys post something too. I want you to get a shout out on your break too. You got
Yeah, we
baseball?
do. We have,
Beautiful.
like I was saying, it was, I'll show it again. We have a hobby box of Fire,
Ooh,
two autographs.
Slab Label Design, Brian.
We have a hobby boss. I'm just thinking the boss is around. A hobby box of the Prism Mosaic, 3 autographs,
Brand new.
brand new and stuff like that.
Yep.
And then we may throw some other stuff in there, but it's a pick your own team, and it's only $20 a team.
Deal.
And you guys were gracious to go ahead and give us let us have an opportunity to offer a slabbing if you're in that break.
Yep. Code.
For us to go ahead and offer a $5 discount.
Yep.
For anybody who wants wants their card, slabbed from that break.
Yep. And we can honor that too in our break too, Anthony, I think is what we'll do too.
Yeah, we normally do with a lot of ours.
Yep. And then I was going to talk to Mike about this before I had to get Omar wanted me to like send everything to his email because he's so high and send to my email.
Hey, listen, man, I got an image to maintain. I can't just do it off of a phone. You know what I mean? Like this is a brand, baby. We got to keep this thing 100%.
So baseball. What I'm saying to Mike was buying baseball now is opportunistic, especially with the World Series going on, because everybody on a World Series team is gonna sell really fast and really high, right? Like,
A la Jordan Alvarez.
yeah, Jordan Alvarez or Rosario. Some of these guys that may not maintain this kind of wave is now the time to be ripping baseball. And also, if you get the names Mike Trout, Guerrero, Tatis, whoever else you're gonna get. I mean, I can't even think of all of Mookie Betts. Even Kike Hernandez right now is hot.
Kike Hernandez, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge, yeah, anything like that.
Yeah.
So same thing. If you're ripping basketball, like that mixer we have, you're good. Even that mixer we have, getting people right now is clutch. You get a Ja Morant, dude. Thank you. Or a Kevin Porter Jr. Thank you. Anything of that nature.
Yeah, wax prices on 1920 has gone up. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I remember I was looking at picking up a hobby box of hoops. I think it was like somewhere like in the 300, 400 range. And now it's. I was looking at it the other day. I was like, damn, man, that's out of my price range.
Oh, 1920 or 1819 hoops?
No, 1920. 1920 is because in 1920 you got KPJ, you got Ja, you got between those two, I mean, their prices are going to go ridiculous. I mean, Ja is already on a tear this year already.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
And I believe
thanks to the boss man, I got to see him.
Wait, and I believe the Warriors are 3-0, a la my prediction on retro hoop collectibles.
Yeah. I'm actually I need them to lose a couple of games just so we can knock you down a peg or two. But they're world beaters right now. They're world beaters right now. They're looking really good.
Yeah, I think I might be able to get some of that 19 premium NBA hoops premium stock, but those hobby boxes are massively expensive.
But the thing is that 1920 premium didn't really come out in a hobby configuration. It came out in that H2 configuration, and the majority of it else was you're either getting Target or Walmart mega boxes, you're getting blasters, and then you get the cello pack. And then they had that one oddball one, which was that H2 that was supposedly like their hobby configuration. But then they also released the full complete sets that you can buy at Target. And those complete sets are the ones that had like the exclusive, I think there's like a shimmer or something like that you can only get by buying that complete set. So, I mean, I love that product. You guys know me. Hoops is like my number one product. I love that stuff. Just because you can rip it and you could rip hundreds of boxes of it and you're not going to break the bank like you would some of the bigger stuff. But, you can get a lot of volume out of it. And then if anything happens, like what happens with the Luka rookie, we're talking a paper Luka rookie card from a box of hoops that back then was easy to get. That's the last product that I was actually able to get my hands on at the stores. I mean, his card right now in a PSA 10 or a high grade, we're talking $300-400 right now.
Yep.
And even raw, it's a $120 card. Yeah. So there's some upside to it if you're looking at it from the investment side.
And we're ripping it. We're gonna rip it.
Yep.
And then I
call it right now, Alan. Is that Luka gonna be in that box?
Which one? We have two boxes.
Well, the one that matters would be the rookie one, right?
Well, let's just say this.
Yeah, it would be the rookie.
The last time I ripped that product, those blasters of hoops, one of them had a Luka, and then another one had a blue MP Michael Porter Jr. rookie in 1819. It's 1819 is his rookie year, and then came with a Trae Young also. So one box had the Luka rookie, and then another one had the Trae Young, Michael Porter blue, and then Jaren Jackson was in the other one. So there was plenty of rookies.
Yeah.
But
I mean, we're talking 1819 is stacked, dude. 1920 is starting to get there. I'm just waiting for a couple more of those guys to break out, but it's getting there, man.
Yeah. So I told Pittsburgh to save that spot for you on the
Yes.
He's shaking. Yep. Rockets.
Yep.
I'm just hoping Taco Fall or Bull take off. I'm gonna be set, man.
Dude,
you need
Tacos on my calves now, man. I got to go watch him scrimmage, man.
Well, you saw Anthony Simon is now getting burned because Norman Powell got hurt indefinitely. Thank you very much.
Dude, I got tickets to that game, man. If you can get to the East Coast, we can go see your boy Simons. I got tickets to the Blazer game.
That guy's killing it. And then Paul George had a little oomph last night, so now Omar's rubbing it in my face about Paul George. Yeah, big oomph.
Yeah, look at this. $500 for a box of hoops.
Hoops what?
2019 hobby sealed.
2019?
Yeah, 1920. That was a $250, $300 box like 6-8 months ago.
A couple months, like a month. 249.
That's wild.
It's insane, man. Because everybody's gonna run after that jaw. I mean, jaw is that's where they're going.
Hey, what did you think that snake print of that KPJ that I showed you?
Dude, that's one of those things, man, where it's like, you know, where you have to really balance a couple of things here. It's like, okay, you know, there's all these cards that I'd love to chase, right? But the fact of the matter is that like my kids got to eat, you know, and so occasionally, like I'm in this conundrum where I'm like, do I buy my kids dinner or do I pick up this KPJ snakeskin? You know,
the KPJ snakeskin.
No. Yeah, that's like an easy. So, man, dude, that's like one of those cards that, you know, it's got a couple of things that are against it, right? It's a Prism draft card, right? So he's in his USC stuff, but aside from that, which is normally supposed to knock the value down on that thing, that snakeskin print is ridiculous. And then the fact that it's in a BGS slab, which is like a freaking Fort Knox slab.
Yep.
I mean,
that really is.
9.5 too.
Dude, I can't wait to see what you do to a BGS, bro. Like that's gonna take some time.
Let me tell you something.
Here we go.
Right now, this just happened. Look, I'll show you.
Oh no, here we go.
I can't wait till you get ours, man. We're sending you a special one.
We're sending him Jonathan Taylor with 2 H's.
Look, dude, check this out. You guys, I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is an HGA slab.
Chipped.
Okay.
Chipped at the corner.
I cracked. Okay, so that's my point. To crack a slab, right? Crack and resub, right? I mean, you grab a PSA slab, and I have I don't know if you guys ever installed tile before, but I have tile nips that I use, okay, to crack slabs.
Yep.
And with a PSA slab, it's literally a corner, put a screwdriver in there, turn the screwdriver, the whole thing opens up, right? It's like a clamshell. Okay. The reason why it does that is because that plastic is so freaking rigid. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see this.
Yeah.
Okay. But this does not break. Okay. This is an HGA slab. It does not break. I don't know what it is about this slab, but it did not break. It won't break. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I could not get this thing to crack. And I mean, I chewed up.
How did you get the card out?
Just trying to get it open. Eventually, I just had to like pry it open like this, and then just like dump the card out. Which
I can differ with you because I've cracked one before.
Have you really?
Oh yes, I have. I had an Aaron Rodgers in there before 5 gold foil auto, and I cracked it out. And
look at this.
Yeah,
I'm pulling on this thing, bro. It's not cracking.
I was able to get through, but I'm not going to disclose how.
Well, they have newer slabs now too since then.
So this is one of the newer acrylics because you can tell the difference.
That's the new acrylic
in the color of the acrylic.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if I grab an older one, because like these two here, like you can clearly tell the difference. Like one is this one's kind of like more cloudy, a little more yellow, and then this is like super clear acrylic.
Yeah,
so I'm wondering if these will crack any different. But I can tell you what, man, this is one of the newer acrylics.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do a video on this later. This thing was freaking, because of the fact that it didn't break. It didn't break. It bent, is what made it so hard.
Yeah.
But
well, it's going.
This is a tank of a.
Gonna go for a swim.
Yeah, so I got a couple of them that are gonna go. I'm actually trying to set up that kind of like I'm trying to be somewhat scientific about it. But oh look, speaking of, I've been picking those up.
Hey, I got to get back to the real grind, but thanks for joining in, Omar and Mike. Always a pleasure to see you.
Nice to see you too.
You're a great kid over there too, man. Just want to give you that shout out.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And do your thing. I'll be back on. Omar, we'll chat later.
All right, sounds good, brother. Yeah, I'm probably gonna drop off too. I gotta go. I got a meeting in like 20 minutes. So
cool. I appreciate you jumping in for a minute, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. Anytime I can pop in, dude, just shoot me a text. You got my number. Just shoot me a text, and if I'm free, I'll for sure jump in 15, 20 minutes.
Dude, I'd love to have you on for like a proper interview at some point. You know what I mean? Where we just do it up right.
Yeah, for sure, man. Give me a shout, brother.
Awesome, man.
All right, y'all take care, man.
go check out Omar Retro Hoop Collectibles. Appreciate that. But yeah, then there were two. But I gotta get this next round of slabbing going. But
you got it, man. Thank you for having me.
Dude, I appreciate you coming on, man. Guys, if you would hit that like button, go check out my guy over at Huddle Card Collection as well. They put out great content there. Mike actually has another YouTube channel as well. If you want to share that one, you can let him know about it as well.
Yeah, when I get back to that one. I got 3 channels. I got too much crap going on.
Yeah. I understand, man. But guys, we appreciate you being here for this. We'll definitely bring you a lot more of these live streams here at the office. We'll show you the slabbing, the grading, the labeling, all that fun stuff. Thanks again.